Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a really good day. So as you can see from the title, today I am doing the Home Sweet Home tag. Now I saw this first a few months ago, I think. My friend here, one of my friends here on YouTube, Miss Carrie Murphy, did this tag and I really enjoyed it. I liked the questions and of course her answers. So I've been wanting to do it for a while and today is the day that I'm finally getting around to doing it. So it's just, let's see, it looks like 16 questions about, I guess, just overall our home here in general. So if you're curious to know a little bit more about, I guess, us and our home, then just keep on watching and I'm hoping to get through these questions pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and start. Number 1, what is your living situation? Do you rent, own your home, live at home, etc.? We own our home. Number 2, what type of home do you live in? Like apartment, townhouse, house, tiny home, etc. We live in a house. Number 3, do you live in the city, suburbs, or country? Okay, so we're kind of in a mix. I feel like we are right outside of Atlanta, Georgia. So we have some pretty, but we have, of course, the major city, Atlanta, like right here near us. And there's other pretty big cities all around us. I guess, you know, we're in a neighborhood, so pretty much suburbia, but if you, no matter what direction you go from our neighborhood, there are farms everywhere, like farm after farm after farm after farm. Seriously, like there are tons and tons of farms and animals everywhere and I absolutely love it. So I feel like where we are, we kind of get the best of all of it, really. So we're right near Atlanta and then also we are very close, like I said, to farmland and just acres of nothing of country, close to mountains and just all kinds of different things. Really, we're in like the center of just whatever you feel like doing. You want to be in the country or in the mountains, here you are. If you want to be in the city, you're very close to that too. So we're in a really good spot, I feel like. Number 4, how many people live in your home? Who do you live with? We have 5 people in our home. Of course, it's myself, my husband, and we have 3 kids. Number 5, if you own your home, when did you buy it and how old were you when you bought it? This is our second home. We closed on it, I believe, the end of April of 2015. So I was 31 and my husband was 29. Yes, I am a little bit older than he is. If you want to know, our first home that we bought, it was right before we got married back in 2007. And I was 23 and my husband had just turned 21. Number 6, how long have you lived in your home? So I pretty much just answered that. We have lived here almost, it'll be 3 years in June. We closed at the end of April and we moved in June 1st of 2015. So going on 3 years we've been here. Number 7, how many bedrooms? We currently have 4 bedrooms. We're hoping to finish out our basement at some point, but right now we have 4 bedrooms. Number 8, how many bathrooms? We have 4 bathrooms. Number 9, what was the selling point for your home? What sold you on this place? There are a few different things. We originally wanted a bunch of land and we ideally wanted to build our own home, but we needed to move pretty quickly. So waiting for a home to be built wasn't really in the cards for us. And in the area that we wanted to live, we were either going to have to compromise on the land, the acreage, or on the home. And moving quickly and with 3 young kids, we didn't really want to compromise on our home and get into a huge project. So we compromised on the land. Our lot size here is right at an acre. So I feel like that's a really good lot size for inside of a neighborhood. So we're pretty happy with that. So knowing that we're going to have to compromise on our land, like we wanted 5 acres, but to have about an acre plot in a neighborhood was okay for us. That was a decent compromise for us. So the lot size was a selling point for us. We really wanted all the bedrooms, including the master, upstairs or on the same level. Our previous home, our master was on the main and we had very young kids, and so them being so far away from us was kind of, you know, not a great thing for me, at least. And then Sam, our youngest, was only a year old still at the time. So I definitely, you know, in our old home we only had 3 bedrooms, so he didn't even have his own room. So He was in his crib in our bedroom, and I just couldn't see trying to show him upstairs. So I definitely wanted all the bedrooms on the same level. When our kids are teenagers, we may feel differently about that, and that's where I think finishing off our basement will really help. Maybe one of them will want to move down there or what have you. But it works out really well having all of us on the same floor right now. And like I said, we only had 3 bedrooms at our previous home, so the fact that this house has 4 bedrooms is perfect for us and our 3 kids. Other than that, we just really liked the floor plan overall. We feel like everything just worked out perfectly. We love the area. It was a lot closer to my husband's job. Originally, he was over an hour commute each way to and from his job back to home, and so now we have cut that commute and more than in half, so less than half of the commute time now. So all of those were huge selling features for our home. Number 10, what is something you love about your home? I love our neighborhood. I love where we are. Like I said, I feel like we're like right in the middle of so many different things, depending on if you want to be in the city or more in the country. We're in a really good area. We have a lot of really cool things like pretty much right around us. We have a really good school system around here. All the schools are ranked really well in this area, which is, you definitely need to check in on that. If you have kids or plan on having kids and you're wanting to buy a home somewhere, you definitely need to check out the school systems in the area if your kids will be attending public or private schools. We like this space. This home is more than double the square footage of our last home, and our youngest son, not having a room in our old home, we quickly outgrew that home. That was our starter home when we got married, and then having 3 kids, we just were completely out of space. So this home is more than double the square footage of our old home. So that was a huge thing. We liked the size of our kitchen. We liked, what else did we like? We liked our screened-in porch that you've seen if you saw like how we cleaned our screened-in porch, that video that I put. We love our neighbors, and that this is a smaller neighborhood. It's not homes right on top of each other like cookie cutter homes. There's different styles. This home was custom built by the previous owners, just so it's more unique, I feel. So lots of different things about our home that we love. Number 11, what is something you hate about your home? So I don't necessarily hate any part of our home, but there are a lot of things that I wouldn't necessarily have incorporated or put in this home if I were to design or build it, let's say. We have different weird little things about it. A lot of the fixtures, I guess, are outdated. We have a lot of gold fixtures. You've probably seen in my master bathroom that are gold and really outdated that we want to change. Our kitchen cabinets are like that honey oak color that drives me insane. So we want to get those painted very soon, hopefully. So I mean, there's just like minor, more like cosmetic things I don't necessarily hate, but there are like certain things here and there that kind of irk me a little bit that I would like to change. Okay, number 12, what is a future project you plan on completing in your home? We have a long list of projects that we want to complete in this home. We are currently trying to work on our laundry room. It's kind of a smaller space, so I'm trying to make it more functional, and we already have replaced our roof and our gutters. This spring we are getting the whole exterior repainted, so that's a huge project that we are hiring out. We've gotten a total of 9 trees cut down in our backyard and need a lot more cut down to get our yard the way we are wanting it, so we can utilize it as best as possible for our kids to be able to run around and not have so many trees. We're like living in a forest right now. Again, we want to have our kitchen cabinets. We may replace the front, like the doors, but we're definitely going to have our kitchen cabinets painted, new countertops, backsplash, all new like fixtures, taking out all the gold fixtures and updating all of those. If you've seen in our living room where our TV area is, it's just like that little white cabinet below our TV. That whole area is like a little nook, and it looks a little bit crazy right now to me anyway. It bothers me, but that whole area is just screaming for built-ins, and so we have drawn up so many different plans, and we just need to either DIY it or hire it out. I vote on hiring it out because that's going to be a big job. But all that will eventually be built in around our TV with, like, you know, built-in shelves on the sides and the whole built-in like entertainment area underneath our TV. And I would like to completely gut our master bathroom and start all over, put in like heated floors, change out the tile. All the gold fixtures need to be gotten rid of. I hate our jetted tub. It drives me insane. I do not ever want a jetted tub ever again. I would love to have like a closet company come in and do our master closet, because I feel like we're not using the space in there wisely at all. I know on down the road we want to kind of redo our back deck, and the stairs are kind of steep, so maybe like redo our back deck stairs. Our whole basement is completely unfinished, so that's on like our 5-year plan or something, to completely finish out our entire basement. Have like a little patio area underneath our back deck. What else? Oh, and also we really like to have an in-ground pool put in our backyard, a saltwater pool put in. So those are some smaller and then also bigger projects for on down the road. So yes, lots and lots of things that, I mean, we consider this like pretty much our forever home. So, you know, we've only been here 2.5, you know, going on 3 years. So I feel like, you know, we've done quite a bit since we've been here, and it's just fun to, you know, have those things to look forward to in future projects and plans and different things. So number 13, what is something you changed in your home immediately after moving in? I have any wall that you see that's not like a builder grade white wall, I painted. There's some places like in our living room that's like the 2-story part that are not painted, that you may not be able to tell on camera, but I want to hire those out because it is so tall, and I don't want my husband risking his life trying to get up there and paint it, and I'm surely not going to get up there and paint it because I'm afraid of heights. So we painted right away. We have added different like blinds and things. I've made a couple of like the Roman shades. Any curtains you see in the home, I personally have made. As soon as we moved in, pretty much that summer of 2015, our downstairs AC unit went out, so we had to replace our AC unit, and our upstairs started kind of acting up, so we've had to work on our upstairs. We have 2 AC units, so that we've had to deal with pretty much immediately after moving in. And also immediately after moving in, we did this in our first home, and then this home we were like really weird about the locks on the doors, like all exterior door locks. So every single one of those were changed out as soon as we moved in. And you just, you know, don't want to have to worry about the previous owner still having a key to get into your home. And we do have a security system and security cameras and things like that, but it just, especially when we first moved in, it just made us feel so much better to change all exterior door locks. So let me know if you have done that as well, if you changed all your door locks when you moved in. Number 14, what is something you always wanted to do to your home and never get around to? Lord have mercy, all our projects. It takes time, and you know, my husband works full time. We do a lot of things ourselves, and being busy with 3 kids and other things going on, life in general, it's kind of hard to really devote a whole lot of time to get these projects done, especially the bigger projects. So number 15, if you had to do it over again, would you rent or buy your current home? If not, why not? Well, yeah, I think majority of our boxes, we knew we were gonna have to, like I said, compromise on the land. But for this home, I feel like it really checked pretty much every single box. We knew coming in, like, okay, we liked the space. Of course, there are things you want to change out and upgrade, but that just comes with pretty much any home, because in a few years, like, things are going to be out of style, or your taste change, or you just want to try something different or whatever. We knew we liked the space, we liked the layout, and we liked the location. So really anything else that needed updating, we can work with that. As long as we have the space and a location that we wanted, then anything else can be improved upon later on. So I think 100% we would definitely rebuy this home over again in a heartbeat. Number 16, does your home have any quirks? If so, what are they? Do you like those quirks? Why or why not? Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, but we have 3 front doors. So when we first saw this home online, saw the listing and started looking at the pictures, I asked my husband, I was like, wait a minute, am I seeing this correctly? This home has 3 front doors. Like, what were they thinking? That's like the oddest thing I've ever seen. Now, I have seen other like traditional Southern homes that have 3 doors, but ours is a little bit weird because when you walk up, you just automatically want to go to our middle door, and that's not our front door. It's the one on the far right hand side. So we want to kind of change the little walkway coming up to like our front porch to like widen it, because it like leads you directly into that middle door. So we want to kind of widen it. And so if you see on our front porch right now, we have like that big wooden planter box that blocks you, so you can't go to that middle door. You have to go around to the far right hand side door. And before we had the wooden planter box, I would have like my welcome mat over in front of our actual front door, and my 2 like planter boxes there, my little planter urn things there, to try to be like, hello, this is our front door. Have a wreath only on that door, and people would still like come to that middle door and like, which door do I go to? And even like, you know, UPS delivery guys would like put the boxes in front of that middle door. I'm like, that is not our front door. So now I have my 2 rocking chairs like right there blocking those other 2 doors, and then my wooden planter box where you cannot go that way, you have to go around. So to me, that's kind of quirky though. Like, you don't see many homes have 3 front doors, and you can't tell, like, it's like pick a door, any door. You can't tell which door to go to. But I think we've kind of, you know, we've made it to where people have to go to the real front door. Oh, and our master bathroom, you know, I'm 5'11", so I'm not a short, small person, but the way the counter, like the sink area is, like, you have like the one side that's up, and then I don't mind it going down. You know, you see it going down in the middle in a lot of bathrooms, like a little vanity, like a built-in vanity makeup area, and then it goes back up for the other sink side. Well, ours is up on this one side with the sink area. It goes down and then it stays down. So, and this is my sink area, because so I can have all this other counter space right here, and my husband's is up here. So my sink and my counter is like way low on me, because it's like a lot lower than this like normal counter height. So it drives me crazy because I have to really like lean over it, and I find myself like you know, really wanting to kind of go to his side and use his sink more, because I hate like bending over and hurting my back trying to lean over and do things there. So I want to take all of that out and bring it up to a normal height at least. Me being 5'11", so I'm not trying to lean over the whole time. So to me, that's kind of weird and kind of quirky. But that's all I can really think of, like, you know, actual like quirks that we definitely want to like change, or that are just, to me, stand out as being quirky or weird or odd, or not very common or usual in most homes anyway. So, but we kind of like that. It makes it different, makes it unique. You know, it stands out in our neighborhood because ours is the only one that looks like that with the 3 front doors and stuff. So I don't know, it's kind of fun, I guess. But I like that it's different. I like that it's unique. I like the quirkiness. You know, it is, at first it kind of bothered me, but now I'm just like, well, this is our home, and that's what gives it its character, right? So we may eventually change out those other 2 front doors to windows, because they will never be used as doors. We will not be opening and going out of those. So that will be changed later on, but right now it's totally fine. It's just, it is what it is for our home, and we love it the way it is, and we will just continue to improve upon it to suit our tastes and our needs for our family. So anyway, guys, that was all 16 questions. I hope that you enjoyed this and enjoyed, I guess, getting to know me a little bit better, and getting to know our home and the story of our home, and what we like or dislike, quirks, you know, different things while we bought here, what we think about it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks. Bye.